Do you regard black magic as being purely fictitious, or is there some truth in it?
Some truth. 100% truth. There is nothing fictitious about black magic, in any way whatever. It is a fact. It is a fact which has existed for several thousand years. I mean, when we talk about black magic, we are talking about Satanism, necromancy, alchemy, witchcraft, the worship of...
Numbers are the silent architecture of reality. They form the language of nature, the code behind matter, the rhythm behind time. Wherever we look, from the spirals of galaxies to the spirals in seashells, from the orbits of planets to the very heartbeat in your chest, numbers are present, guiding, shaping, and structuring. Hidden within the infinite sea of counting lies a special set, the primes. Chapter 1. The power of primes. Mathematically, a prime number is any integer greater than 1 that has no positive divisors other than 1 itself. They are the building blocks of arithmetic. Every integer is a product of primes. They are irreducible. They do not break down. That quality, the indivisibility, is what makes them powerful. A prime is a clean unit. You can't factor it into smaller social meanings the same way you can with composite numbers. That makes primes ideal anchors for ritual coding. When you stamp a date with a prime, you're using a number that resists internal breakdown. In myth and occult practice, numbers have been read as seeds of meaning. The ancients built cosmologies around numeric correspondences. The Kabbalah assigns value to letters. Pythagoreans thought numbers were the true realities behind the visible world. Today, primes play the same function for pattern seekers. They are a minimal, unmistakable tag. When an event happens on a prime date, the claim is not, "this happened," as much as "this moment is now marked," in the physical plane and in consciousness. Because a prime number is greater than 1 that cannot be divided evenly by anything except 1 and itself, they represent the indivisible atoms of mathematics. So 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, and so on. Every other number is built from primes. 15, 3 times 5. 3 and 5 are prime. 28, 2 times 2 times 7. 2 and 7 are prime. 100, 2 times 2 times 5 times 5. As a working example, let's break down the number 18. So first you divide it by the smallest prime, which is 2. 18 divided by 2 gives us 9. Then do the same process for 9. The smallest prime that fits into 9 is 3. 9 divided by 3 is 3, and 3 itself is prime. So 18 is built from 2 times 3 times 3. This means that 18 is literally built out of the prime seeds of 2 and 3. This process here is called prime factorization, and it reveals the DNA of numbers. No matter how vast or large the number is, the core is always prime. If you break down 1,000,000 into its factors, you eventually arrive at primes. If you break down a random 7-digit lottery number, you eventually arrive at primes. Everything reduces back to these indivisible seeds. And that is why primes are eternal. They cannot be broken down further, they do not decay, they are not affected by entropy, and they carry within them the essence of mathematical purity. Ancient mathematicians knew this. Pythagoras saw numbers not just as tools of counting, but as living archetypes. The number 2 represented duality, the number 3 represented harmony, and the number 7 represented completion. But primes, above all, represented, and always will represent, the indivisible spark of the divine.